Thank you, Willard. And are you in Cold Springs, Texas?
Yes.
Did you always have trouble sleeping?
Well, in 2001, I had a sleep study done by the University of Texas Health Center out of Tyler. I stayed there 2 days. They diagnosed me with severe sleep apnea. And the doctor told me that if I wanted to live, I needed to use a CPAP. They prescribed a CPAP, and I had a problem keeping my mouth closed. I used every kind of strap they had on the market, and I wrestled around for about 8 years, and my wife even made stuff, and my mouth would still come open. So I seen on the internet about chin-up strips from Dale Miller. So I ordered those, and that's what I've used in the last 12, 13 years. And if I hadn't used those, I probably wouldn't be living. Now, what I do with my chin-up straps, a normal person could put that horseshoe on, and that's all it needs. But people don't realize how strong your jaws are, and sometimes my mouth would come open and break that seal on that chin-up strip. So what I do when I put the chin-up strip on is I put 2 or 3 pieces of paper tape across it, and I've had no problem since. And I've been using that paper tape now for probably about 8 years. But I've been using chin-up strips for at least 12 years. I couldn't do without them.
Why do you think you wouldn't be alive if you weren't using them?
Well, you got to have sleep to live. And I had sleep apnea so bad until I just couldn't get sleep. They diagnosed me there at the hospital out of Tyler, where I spent 2 days going through studies and so forth, with severe sleep apnea, and my heart and my breathing came on and off 189 times in a 6-hour period. So what that does, whenever you sleep, your heart goes into rest. Okay, if you wake up in 15 minutes, it says, well, you're awake now, and the heart increases. So this goes on all during the night, and that's the reason it'll kill you. That's the reason when that doctor told me if I want to live, that I'd better use that CPAP religiously, and I've done just exactly that. And the only problem I had was the headgear, and I couldn't find anything that would keep my mouth closed, and that's whenever I found the strips, and I hadn't had any problem since.
What do you wear on your face? Do you wear a mask, or do you have the little pillows with the nose things? What do you wear?
I got the pillows now. See, when I first started, I told my wife, I said, I can't use that stuff over my nose and face, but I knew that I had to. Well, I started out with that large cover that goes over your nose and mouth and the whole thing. And eventually I upgraded, and for the last 6 years I've been using the pillows, and man, that's the best thing. Because all you got just those little pillows in your nose, and it sure does help you as far as being able to get 100% of your oxygen and all.
When you use the combination of the chin-up strips and your CPAP machine, do you sleep a lot more of the night?
Yeah.
Or do you wake up still a bunch of times?
Well, I'm 85 years old, so on a good night, see, we don't go to bed about 11:30. And of course, I've been retired 22 years. But anyway, I wake up around 5 or 6 o'clock to go pee. So on a good night, I just wake up once. Sometimes, like right now, I'm having allergy problems. I might wake up 2 times. But overall, I'm getting quality sleep. So if I go to bed at 11 and wake up at 5, that's 6 hours. Or if it's 7, that's 7 hours. I get what I'd call quality sleep. And before I started on this CPAP, particularly these horseshoe strips, I was not getting any quality sleep. I was tired all the time and, just wrestling with my situation.